All right, happy Friday. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. It is Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. Well, as you know, in 2 days, we will be doing our giveaway, announce our winners. All right. Um, as you know, we're giving away this pendulum and this deck of tarot cards. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay, so again, welcome to Queen Universal readings today. It's Friday. You know, this reading is from the 28th to April the 3rd. Can you believe we're already going into April? Oh my God. So, excuse me. Now that we're going into April, can't wait for the nice weather, the sunny skies, so much to do. Oh, I got so much to do. We doing the house, messing around with the house, trying to get everything looking nice for the rest of 2025. We're moving slowly, but we're getting it done. So I guess you guys like, what's she on here this early for? Because I think I'm gonna start trying to make sure that I do my readings, try to be more consistent. It's hard sometimes when you got your hands in everything, but I'm gonna try my best to do better. Okay, I'll say that. Okay, so as you like, I said, we have our giveaway. Don't forget to go in the description box and look at all of the websites you can go to if you want your natal chart or your birth chart. Go to alab.com and get a free chart so you can see why you are the way you are personality wise, you know, how you see things, how you express yourself when you're in the Mercury, Sun, the whole 9 yards. All the planets are hovering around you, whatever. This is the time that you can do that with, okay? Um, Another thing I wanted to say, don't forget to go on You Can't Clip My Wings and check out if you want a personal reading from me. Definitely check that out. We can set up, I'm going to have to ask a couple of questions before we get started. And we'll actually do a one-on-one reading, personal reading. Everything has its rules and regulations, and we will definitely be abiding by them because I do not want to mess up anything. I've been doing this for a little bit, not that long, but for a little bit. And I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing when I do this. Most of the time, the information that I share is strictly from my heart and from what the cards say. Okay. From me and the cards. Okay. I don't make it up. It's literally what I'm reading from the cards because the cards are the ones who say, you know, they actually, you know, tell me what to do, in other words, even though I'm in charge. I do want to advise you guys to do your own medication. Do your own meditation, okay? Do your own meditation. Do your own prayer. Have your own source. Have your own belief system that gets you through your life, okay? Do not follow behind everybody else. Have your own system. Because what we don't understand, the universe is out there, but the universe is actually within us. We create the universe that we want to live in, okay? By our words, by our actions, okay? This is just what we do is guiding you. It's a guide. Clarity, understanding. When you get confused about certain things in your life, we're here to help you on a journey of clarifying what you need to do. Hello, what you need to do. Okay. Or what it's just a way of advising you on your life's journey. Okay. Guiding, suggesting. Okay. Because nothing is written in stone. Okay. Because things can change. And symbolization of a lot of things, symbolizing a lot of things could mean a whole different thing. The other day, I have a girlfriend that called me. And she said to me, she said, I dreamed about you and I dreamed that everybody was at your house, but you were not there. So I let her know, I said, you know what? Hello. Um, I said, you know, that doesn't necessarily always mean it's directly me because I could be a symbolization of something else. I could be a metaphor for something else. That's going to happen. So it don't always directly mean me as a person. Okay. But she said, I dreamed about you. We were at your house. She said it was somebody who was angry, being aggressive, talking to the people. I said, okay, I don't know. She said it was kids there and everything. There's no kids around me. I live in a rural area. So this is why I said those things could be all symbolization of something else. Doesn't necessarily mean it's me directly. Okay? Because I mean, right now, let me say, because it could be something that's going to happen in the future. I don't know. But I'm just saying. So this is why we do what we do, because I do it. No, let me say why I do it. Because I cannot clarify and justify anybody else who does readings. I do it because I love helping people. It is in my bones. My mom was this way, and I have taken up that mantle in our family. I love helping people. I love guiding. I love doing what I do. And being able to hone in on the gifts that I have been given, I'm going to use them. Okay? Okay? This is the thing. This is the thing. I am so happy that I have this opportunity to be able to help people. And having people that support you in that is even more, it's much more wonderful. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead. I needed to, it's like something told me to say that. Okay. So I needed to say that. So what we're going to do, we're going to, if you guys have been paying attention to our readings, if you've been coming on this page and you're subscribed to this page, you know, we've been going through this book for the past, two months now. And, we've broken down the birth chart. We've gone through all of that. That was one of the reasons why in the description box, I put the website that you can get a free chart. Okay. It's because I got it from this book. So now we're going through the planets. We're talking about or reading about the planets going through the signs, your zodiac signs. Not only does it go through the zodiac signs, it also goes through the houses. As you know, we have 12 houses for 12 zodiac signs. Yesterday, I think the day before yesterday, I explained which sign falls up under which house. Okay. I know for sure mine falls up under the 11th house. Aquarius falls up under the 11th house. I even talked about the different planets that fall up under each zodiac sign. So we've gone through all of that. So now I'm starting with Mercury. We talked about the sun and the moon already, moon through the houses. Okay. And we talked about the moon through the signs. Now we're talking about Mercury because we're going to go through all the planets. Okay. So I'm going to start here, but I think I'm already down here, but we're going to start right here. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. And in astrology, it indicates how we communicate and think. Want to know how people express themselves? This is where you pay attention to. And if you know anything about your natal chart, you will see how the planets move through your natal chart. And then you'll see you can match up how you handle different things. Okay. All right. So, I think we did, I'm going to start with Gemini because I think we already talked about Aries and Taurus. So I'm going to start at Gemini. It says Mercury rules Gemini, making this the best placement. This is when you're high vibing and when you're low vibing. Okay. Mercury rules Gemini, making this the best placement. You've got a sharp intellect and a quick wit. Plus, you're clever. You can talk your way in and out of any situation. Communication comes naturally to you. You can converse with just about anybody. You also have a talent for taking complex subjects and explaining them in a way that makes sense for others. Your mind is curious, so you're always learning. That is the Gemini when the Mercury is moving through that sign. That's when you high vibe. When you're low vibing as a Gemini, you may possess a broad but superficial knowledge. Easily bored, you you flee from one situation to the next, which leads to a reputation for flakiness. You may also be a malicious gossip. Okay. So Cancer, when they're low vibing, when Mercury is moving through the sign. You've got a sensitive mind with a keen intuition. Your heart rules your thinking, which means you'll tend to go with your feelings when making a decision. You can be shy at times, but once you warm up, you're quite charming. Your mind is like an elephant. You never forget, but, excuse me, because you're emotionally expressive, everyone knows how you feel because the heart is also on your sleeve. Okay? When you're low vibing, you complain, nag, and sulk. This is how you operate when you're not in a good place. Emotions can cloud your thinking at times, which can lead to poor decision making. You may also hold on to grudges far past their expiration date. With Leo, you're high vibing when Mercury is moving through your sign. You express yourself with a dramatic flair that often puts you at the center of attention. You're big hearted, intelligent, able to convey ideals and sweeping gestures and grand displays of emotions. If you're a performing artist, you're probably quite good at your work. You're brilliant at seeing the bigger picture, and you're never afraid to step up as a leader. Okay? Now, when you're low vibing and Mercury is moving through your sign, you can be a horrible braggart who bores everyone with endless tales of your life. That need for attention can cause you to act like an unbearable show off. You may also exaggerate things, which could give you a reputation as someone who tells tales. Okay? So that's Mercury through the zodiac signs, and we're going to go through them again. I mean, we'll go through the rest of these, but we also going to talk about Mercury through the houses. That's when it hits the houses. Okay. All right. So we're going to stop right there. And if you want a copy of this book, you can find this book on Amazon, because that's where I found it. Theresa Reed is a very well-known author, and she's the founder of Astrology Bites website. She has been a professional full-time astrologer and tarot reader for over 25 years. She is the co-author of Tarot for Troubled Times, and her work has been featured on Nylon Refinery 29, The Numinous, Mind, Body Green, Real Talk Radio, Beyond Worlds, and Spirituality and Health. Has appeared on numerous podcasts and radio shows and web TV. So you can visit her at the tarotlady.com. Okay. This is what the second book I have used doing this, that she wrote. Okay. All right, you guys, let's get it started. We are about to do our reading for today. Remember, this is a general reading. Take from this reading what resonates with you. Okay? Only with you, and I say yours. So anybody who is surrounding your friends, whatever, take from this reading what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. No problem. Now, I want to tell you something that I do before I do a reading. In here is actually Florida water. Let me show you what it looks like if you don't know what Florida water is. I thought I turned it on. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. All right. So I wanted to show you what Florida water is. Florida water is this. And most of the time we use this to remove any bad or negative energies around you, or in your room. Like, I'll mop my floor with it in here. I wipe down my walls with it, or I wipe down my doors with it to remove any negative energy. And I use this before I do a reading to remove any negative thoughts or energy out of my hands before I touch my cards. It has like a woodsy smell. It smells good. Okay. And it has like a refreshing smell to it. So it doesn't have it's a real light smell. I love it. Before I touch my cards. So let's see what we'll use today. Let's see. Okay, let's do these. All right. And if you do readings, it's good to meditate or pray over your cards. Be familiar with your cards. Okay. Definitely do that. Take time out. Okay. and talk to your cards. Treat your cards real good, because sometimes you want your cards to be like your best friend. Like I said, talk to them. Tell them what you want. Okay, that wasn't a good shuffle. I hate when that happens. I don't know what, but right now, you guys, my mind, I'm racing. I'm it's like everything is racing for me right now. I'm like hype. No, that's the word I want to use. I want to use the word hype. Everything is hyped up right now for me. Like speeding up. I don't know where that came from, but this desk, my table shakes a lot. Okay, let's see what we got here. What you guys have been up to. These cards getting ready to tell us what you have been up to. Uh-oh, somebody has been manifesting. Somebody has been manifesting. I love it. I love it. I love it. With the magician, you have been really doing some things, okay? Making stuff happen. Been some inspired actions being taken, stepping up to the plate, changing the direction of what you want to do, making sure you have the things, the tools, the people in place. That's what you've been doing. Manifesting. I love that. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. New beginnings, moving on. That is perfect. That is weird because those are the first two cards of the major arcana deck. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I love it. So as you know, with the fool is moving forward, doing something different, changing everything. He's got his thing over. So let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's make this move. I'm ready. Somebody is ready to make something happen. I love it. 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 Okay, here comes Justice. Justice is looking for balance. Justice is looking for balance. And they're looking for the truth. Okay? It's looking for the truth. What is going on? They want everything to work itself out, no matter what. They want it to work out. Wow. Okay, now we have the Four of Pentacles. We know Pentacles represent legacy and inheritance. That's what the Pentacles represent. So he's got his money on his mind, he got it in his heart, and he got it below his feet. So he's growing. That money is he's making actions. He's taking actions to create this for himself. First, he started in his mind, and then it went to his heart, and now he's making it happen. That's action. Remember, we're talking action, okay? Now, the Five of Cups, that's all right. There's somebody who's probably going through a little bit of something because it represents grief. But I think it's just the ideal that these three situations disappointed him or her or whoever it's pertaining to. And they haven't even seen what was going on right here yet. They haven't even checked this part out yet. Okay? Somebody's automatically saying, oh, it's not going to work. No, it's going to work. You just got to give it time. It'll work. Everything is done in divine timing. And that's the problem we have. We want that microwave answer. And no, it's not a microwave answer. Okay? It's not a microwave answer. And we got to realize that. Things take time. All right? Okay, now we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Now you have your feminine. We have our feminine energy walking in and wanting to make some changes on some stuff, right? She's coming in and she wants to give you things or guide you, okay, in the way of making decisions that She's like your nurturer. She's like mommy. Okay. You want to look at her as mommy. She wants to make sure you're all right on this journey. She's here to guide you in a nurturing way because, you know, we are nurturers by nature. Okay. So that's what she's doing. That's what she's here for. Okay, so now we're looking at the Five of Pentacles. Now, again, we're looking at being grieving. We're not even looking over here. Look how we're not looking at here. You're outside of, this demonstrates we're outside of a church where church usually is the place where you go get help, right? You're not even paying attention. You're just walking right by it. You're not even looking to see if in this situation right here can be solved. Just because you got disappointment here does not mean these two right here will disappoint you, right? It's the same thing here. I look at this as two. Not even looking. Not even looking to see. Turn around and see that whatever you're grieving about, you don't probably need to grieve about it. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing the help is there. This is why I tell you, whatever your belief system is, use your belief system. Okay? Because that's what it is. You believe in it, use it to the best of your knowledge, right? All right, so here we got victory. We got victory. Six of wands, I said wines, must be thirsty. Six of wands talk about victory and having that support system. Do you see the people that's walking beside him? That's a support system. He's bringing home a victory, okay? He's moving forward with his victory. All right, now we're talking the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords saying move faster. We're moving. We're making it happen. Action. But sometimes it could be compulsive or impulsive. And maybe we need to kind of slow down just a little bit. But this is what the Knight of Swords is saying. Somebody is moving quickly. They ain't playing. They want to make it happen. And look, they're already protected. They're already protected. And they're also protected by their horse. And not only are they protected by the sword that they carry, their body is protected. Okay? So somebody, whoever this goes toward, you're being protected, but you're also knowing that whatever you're going into, you're ready. You're ready to make that move. You're ready to make things happen for you. Okay? Now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Cycles, changes, things that need to change, things that need to go. Cycle, circle, going around. Now it's time for things to change. Okay? And it's a normal way of doing things. It's going to happen regardless. You have to be prepared. Okay? Now we're talking about the Ace of Pentacles. Clarity, ideals, new ideals coming. Okay? Making things happen. All right? They're coming to you. Or they're already there and you haven't used them yet. Okay? You haven't even used them yet. All right? So now we have the Ace of Cups. You got two aces back to back. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups represents love. Giving back. Making things happen when it comes to relationships. Okay? That's what the Ace of Cups is telling us right here. Okay? So now we're going to now that we got this, we know that this is happening. Things are going to get better. We see good things happening. We do see some things that need some work on, but overall, good things are happening. Going into a new relationship, love, joy, happiness. That's what this story ends right here. The story ends right here, okay? Or begins. It can begin or end right there. Okay, you know you've already manifested it. You manifested what you wanted right there. Okay. So let's see what we have with our I know cards. What is our I know cards telling us? Okay. What will our I know cards tell us? Okay. It says here, I know that worrying only blinds me from my beauty, from the beauty that is around me. I am not stressing. I know that sitting in silence is the surest way to hear my intuition speak. Yes, yes, yes. I know that exploring my passions will lead me to my purpose. I am doing what feels good. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I love this. I know that nothing can get in the way of what is meant for me. I am on the right path. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Keep that in mind. You are. Okay? Let's see what our spiritual awakening affirmation is going to tell us real quick. What is it going to tell us real quick? Thank you for having an interest in our channel. Okay? Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're learning something from us. I hope we're doing the thing for you. So it says here, look, indulge. Indulge. I can't do this. I shouldn't do that. I really need to start. What if we did away with lack and started living more fully, breathing more deeply, laughing more loudly, crying more deeply, eating more heartily? What if the only thing we placed the limit on was how much we place limits on ourselves? And so the question now becomes, what are you waiting for? The world is a juicy place, ripe and waiting. The world is a juicy place, ripe and waiting for you to sink your teeth in. I keep looking, when I read that just now, the Fool card just came through my mind. Okay? Moving out, doing what you need to do. Okay? Moving out, doing what you need to do. Let's see what our spiritual symbolism is telling us. Okay? Let's see what it's telling us. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so it says cautious, cautious. Beware of deceit. Beware of the deceit of tricksters, as risky paths can lead to downfall. Look, Mercury. We talked about Mercury earlier, right? Quick action, adaptable, selective, wise, clear, and cosmic, concise communication, quick wit, intellectually expressive, and processes info clearly. Oh, okay, that can go back to the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Key, becoming more antisocial, denial, unexpected changes, overwhelmed, closing, more powerful, and controlling. I can look at that. Wow. Okay. Stay open, embrace spontaneity, and trust the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists and turns along the way. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see what our shadow cards are telling us. Let's see what our shadow cards are telling us. Why do you keep doing that? You keep moving. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. Okay. Lack of empathy. Lack of empathy. Unable to truly understand others, leading to conflicts and a lack of compassion. Wow, who is doing that? Addiction. Addiction came up before in the other reading. Compulsive need despite negative consequences. Get support in therapy if you have an addiction. Procrastination. Putting things off becomes a bad habit. So use time management strategies. Yes, 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 yes. Arrogance. Who's acting cocky and arrogant? Okay. Inability to see your flaws, know your limitations while trying to learn and improve. Yes. Let's talk about resentment. Who is resenting something right now? Who is resenting something right now? Somebody is doing that. It is often festers, causing a desire for revenge. Let go of the past and find peace. Yes, 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 yes. Let it all go. To me, there's nothing greater than the freedom of not having to deal with stuff that did not go right in our lives. Moving forward, let's see what our affirmation, numerology affirmation tells us. What do we have here? What do we have here? We have 2121, soul connection. Soul connection. So we have, I nurture my soul connections with love and authenticity. My relationships are deep and meaningful, reflecting the true essence of my being. I am surrounded by love and understanding. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Soul connection, soul connection. Yes. Okay, so let's see what our angel numbers are telling us. What do you think our angel numbers are telling us today? Okay, so if our affirmation, our numerology affirmation said we need a soul connection, and actually, that's what is in the card. That's what the cards are saying. Soul connection. Okay. All right. So the first one is 0707. Compromise. Being able to compromise. Self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what you no longer let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Oh my God, didn't the word resentment say that? Express your emotions and aim toward a compromise. Where there's lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. Do not sit there. Do not explain yourself to nobody. Okay? Do your thing. The truth will set you free. Let your actions speak louder than the words. Now we have 0909, new beginnings. Uh-oh. So now, let's talk about the Fool card, new beginnings. There we go. New beginnings. The cycle talks about new beginnings too when you talk about the wheel of fortune, the cycle going through, right? Right? So it says great chance, opportunities, courage, accomplishments, endings, conclusions, and big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You're completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. Wow. And new adventures will unravel. There you go. I love that one. So now we got 1515, the big break. Yes! Innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward moving skills and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your task. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. One more, one more, one more. 1717. What do 1717 tell us? Y'all? Okay. 1717 says drama alert, independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Yes, yes. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be in full activity is just a natural part of the process. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. I love that. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see what our gemstones are telling us. Oh, I love it. 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 Right on time. Right on time. Woo. Mm. I got it. When I say y'all have no idea what I am talking about when I say mm. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Wow, we have the devil. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. That's funny. All right, create. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Being able to create. Yes, yes, yes. Love. If you love somebody, let them go. For if they return, they were always yours. If they don't, they never were. Keep that in mind. We'll talk about a fresh start. As long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. A fresh start. Look at the Fool's card. Fool's card keeps coming up. Harmony. Out of clutter, find simplicity. Do not get caught up in things. It don't matter. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Do not get caught up on the semantics of things. Sometimes it's time consuming, okay? Sometimes getting caught up on semantics can be time consuming. Kindness, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a battle, okay? So any of the Karens and Kens are out there, you guys, this is not the time, okay? This is not the time because everybody's fighting something. I try to be nice and respectful to anybody, but if you cross me wrong, I'm sorry. I can't. If I'm not, look, if I'm not causing you a headache, don't cause me one. That's how I feel about it. So let's see what our element cards are telling us. Our element cards are telling us embrace life. Be true to your authentic self. The authenticity keeps coming up. That word means in authenticity equals to also a sort of freedom. Okay. Creation came up again. Believe in your creations. Wow. Sit with your soul. The journey is within. That's right. Make changes. Do all you can to be all you are. It is up to you. Okay? It is up to you. And look, your support system. Gather together your own community. Gather together your own community. All right? So let's see what our numerology cards are telling us. All right. Mm. 7 plus 8 is 15. Spiritual career. Somebody is in the process or wanting to have or know someone who wants to have a spiritual career or pursuing a spiritual career. 4 plus 1 is 5. Self-discipline. That is so important. Perseverance, pushing through when everything is going crazy, is wacko. Pushing through. So important. Look, you guys, creativity came up again. That's 3 times already. All right. One more. New beginnings came up twice. So we already know how important new beginnings are, right? We do understand new beginnings. All right. So let's see what we got here. These are our life lessons cards. Freedom. Remember I said earlier, authenticity equals to freedom. Okay. Authenticity equals to freedom. I apologize for that. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes. Surrender. I love that word. I can release my need to control. Surrender. Let go. Having fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. There's no need for you to have fear. Now we're talking friendships. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And last but not least, we have courage. Having the courage. Having the courage to do certain things. Yes. Having the courage to just live and enjoy life. Let's see what our spiritual awakening cards are telling us. You know, we have 6 questions we ask to go with these spiritual awakening cards. All right. So, the first question we ask is, what are you resisting within yourself? What are you resisting within yourself? Let's see what you are resisting within yourself. The law of mentalism. Get clarity. Remember the Ace of Pentacles. Get clarity on your core values and commit to what matters. There we go. What have you to embody to manifest what you want in the world? The law of oneness. Release the need to make anyone wrong and unify with your truth. In other words, just concentrate on you. Just concentrate on you. What is your greatest resistance? The law of destiny. What are you resisting? It is written in the stars, what you wholeheartedly desire is your destiny. So whatever is written in the stars, whatever you put out there, okay, is your desire, is your destiny. So remember that whenever you say you want certain things to happen in your life, you put it out there already. Words are powerful. They say words are spells. So make it work for you first, right? Your greatest resistance. Oh, that was your greatest. I'm sorry. What have you mastered? What have you mastered? The law of correspondence. See life as the ultimate mirror, guiding you to the highest vision of yourself. There we go. There we go. You can't beat it, right? That's what you have mastered, or someone has mastered. What others need to align with you in order to align with you, they need the law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. So keep in mind what you have on your mind all the time. Okay? Because it's already out there, whether you know it or not. Whatever you have in your mind is already out in the universe. It's already there. Okay? And last but not least, the sign you have been waiting for, the law of perfection. Choose to view life in all its glory. That is what you're waiting for, to be able to have that power to choose life in its whole entirety. Okay? In its glory. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. In its glory. All right? So, you guys, this was an awesome reading. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. Please feel free to subscribe to Queen Universal Readings. If you want a personal reading, the information is in the description box. If you want your birth chart, the information is in the description box to go by, okay? Also, on March the 30th, we are doing the giveaway. We are going to announce the giveaway. We are giving away this pendulum and this deck of tarot cards for somebody. Okay, that is what we're giving away, and we will be announcing that on March the 30th. Okay, so I'm looking forward to being able to send that and make someone happy. April, since it's 3 or 4 days away, we'll start our March giveaway. I mean, our April giveaway. And what we're going to do is we're going to give away 2 gift cards. Okay. All right. So I am anxious for that. And the way we'll talk about that later, I'll give the instructions on March 30th for April's giveaway. Okay. So definitely, you guys feel free to comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. I don't say it enough. I guess I don't push my channel enough like I should. But I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out. We should be back on Sunday to do the giveaway right on time and do another reading. I think I'll spend some more time just not only just doing the reading, we'll do more. But thank you guys for hanging out with us here on Queen Universal. You guys have a great evening and bye-bye.